Hey everyone, welcome to my week 26 post-op Lapband. Today is the 20th of Feb 2011. Start out with my numbers as per usual. I started out at 113.9 kilograms. Last week I was 86.6. This week I'm 84.8, which is a 1.8 kilo loss and a total loss of 29.1 kilos. So yeah, I'm so close to 30 kilos lost, and I'm really excited about that milestone. That's just like gonna be amazing for me. When I reached 20 kilos, that was amazing, and it's gonna be even more amazing for my 30. So that will be right around the corner. I've had a bit of a rough week, to be honest. Last week, I don't know if you've watched my last week's video, but I was incredibly tight from my fill. I went from 5.5 to 6 mils, and I tried to work with it for a week and a couple of days, and it just got to a point where I couldn't really drink or eat, and it was just way too tight. For instance, it would take me in the morning, I couldn't even finish a cup of coffee in the morning, and I usually start my day with a hot drink now to open the band up as much as possible, and so I couldn't even finish a coffee, and then I'd go on to something really soft like yogurt, and it would take me 2 hours to eat half a cup worth. That's not even guaranteeing that I managed to keep all of it down. So I went back to my surgeon, and I'd lost 4 kilos since the fill. When the doctor weighed me, she was like, wow, you've lost way too much weight. It's way too quick to lose that much. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of freaking me out. And so I said to her I wanted to take out 0.25. But when she realised how much weight I lost, she decided to take out 0.3. And by the way, this was on Thursday, the 17th of Feb. And she took out 0.3, which left me with a 5.7 mils or cc's in my 10 mil band. And when I had it first taken out, I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to have enough restriction, because I came home and I could eat cottage cheese and I could drink, and I was a little bit worried that I was going to regain most of the weight that I'd lost with the initial fill. So yeah, I'm at a point where I think I have restriction, but it's not as so tight that it's making me PB, as people say. I don't really productive burp as such. I get stuck, and then it hurts, and then all I need to do is lean over and it just comes out. So it's not really vomiting, it's not PBing, I don't know what to call it. But yeah, I haven't really had much of an issue with that. I haven't had anything stuck, but what I have had is it feels like I'm actually full, and I get to a point where I've eaten a certain amount and I might eat a little bit more than what I should, and then it kind of just sits there. It doesn't get stuck as such, it is just sitting on top. And sometimes since the fill, I have had to let a little bit out. For example, this morning I had cottage cheese for breakfast as usual, because it's nice and soft and it's got lots of protein and it's really good start to the day. And I usually have an 80-gram serving. I don't know if you guys know what grams are. I don't think you use grams, but anyway, 80-gram serving, which is double the serving size on the back of the package. But because it's got so much protein in it and not much else, I go for a double serve of it. And I measured it out, and I just thought that I'd have a bit more, so I went to like 103 grams, and I struggled, and I tried to eat too much, and I had to let a little bit out. So it's a different sort of restriction that I've reached now. I think my band is at the right level for the amount of fat that I have around my stomach, and for my stomach size, I think it's at the right spot so far. And the thing is, the reason I wanted to keep the fill, the original fill, is because I wanted it to last a long time. I didn't want to have to go back for at least another 3 months, and they don't want to see me for 3 months now. So I have to make this fill work for me now. So I'm feeling a lot of pressure to really stick to 3 meals a day and keep my calories down instead of relying on my band to sort it out. I'm really going to have to stick it out because I don't want to be going back until April. Yeah, that seems like a long time for me because I usually go every 6 weeks or so, and to go until April, it scares me a little. But I'm gonna do it. I've got back into running. Well, I went running today and yesterday. That's why I'm in these lovely clothes. Ugh, they're just daggy clothes. But yeah, it's been going better. I think my asthma was affecting me last time I was doing it, and I've gone on a preventative now, so my breathing is getting better. But even so, I will take my normal asthma for the actual asthma attack. I will take 2 sprays of that before I go running. And even on the preventative daily, by the end of my run, I'm wheezing. So it's helping to a degree, but it's still an issue. So I'm just going to stick with the preventative treatment because I've been only doing that for about a week. Yeah, and it really does make a difference whether you can breathe when you're running and not. So yeah, anyway, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to share. I only wanted to do a quick one because I don't like making big long rants because it's just usually talking crap. So this is me on the 20th of Feb 2011, and I am currently 84.4 kilos. I've lost a little bit since my weigh-in, but this is 84.4 kilos. I'm not sure how much you can see, but yeah. Oh, and actually I might do a little bit of an update on my goal weight, because I haven't really discussed what my goal is that much. Just because I've never really been absolutely positively sure. I'll just show you. I've got my pants pulled up quite high. But yeah. My goal weight for my surgeon is 73 kilos. But my actual goal is 70 kilos, which equates to 145 pounds. So I'm 14.4 kilos away from goal. Hopefully you can see my body shot. And I still have my stretch marks. I'm treating, I think they're fading a little bit now, because they're starting to, I'll show you what I'm treating them with. This is MSM Calm Cream. MSM is a sulfur-based supplement. You can take it orally or you can use a topical cream. And since the problem is with my skin, I'm using the topical. So I use this once a day, and it's really small and it was expensive. So I think I'm going to go through it quite quick, but I think it is making a difference. I have no idea how much you can see of my stretch marks, but they've definitely faded since before the op, but now it's really just kind of like the texture of them that I'm worried about. But yeah, one day they'll be gone. Anyway, that's it for this week. I'll talk to you guys later.
You got an organ going there. No wonder the sound has so much body.